Welcome back to Phasmophobia. I'm here to do the weekly challenge. If I sound a little tired, it's because I did cardio for the first time in a whole year, and man, do I ever feel weak. But I'll try to keep it up on a regular schedule and see how much better I feel. Okay, so we're going to Bleasdale for the weekly. I'm trying to remember which one this is. It's not vulnerable. I think it's... well, we'll find out. Technophilia, that's right, that's what it is. We've thrown all of these prehistoric... we've thrown out all of those prehistoric items. This contract is all about technology. Correctly find the ghost type in Bleasdale. So we're doing Bleasdale 2 weeks in a row in the weekly. Last week's was vulnerable, I think? Or no, audio only, and it was in Sunny Meadows, and they changed that one to Bleasdale. Okay, starting sanity is 100. Flashlights are on, that's good. Change favorite room is low. Low activity, though, too. Everything else looks typical. Some hiding spots. We get the tarot cards. And the fuse box is visible, but it starts off. Okay, fair enough. Alright, let's go to Bleasdale. At least we have tier 3 stuff of the stuff that we do have. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright, well wait, at least we have a thermometer and a EMF this week. What don't we have? We don't have the ghost writing book, but we have everything else. And I'd prefer to have the glow stick, but that's okay, this will do. And we can use the tier 3 Paramic to find the ghost. We do not have lighters, candles, or smudges. Because that's not technology. I guess this sanity medication is kind of technology, since it's a scientific chemical, I guess. Or maybe they're just being nice to us. Okay, so where is... okay. Fuse box is in the attic hallway. Alright, well, I think I'll just go in with the, Paramic. Okay. So, which room are you in? Are you in this one? Or are you in that one? We'll find out soon enough. Guess I'll go get the power on. It's a 3 evidence challenge. I shouldn't have to worry about any hunts. For being a low activity ghost, it sure was eager to do stuff. What is going on here? What kind of ghost is this? Is it a teleporter? Or a stalker? I can't put... we don't have salt, do we? Because salt is not a technological item. No, we don't. So I can't lay that down to watch for UV or watch for the ghost walking around. However, I can get some motion sensors. Put them around. Put this here. Put this here. Put this here. And I'll just stand here. Well, maybe at least I'll see if I can figure out where the ghost is making its sounds. Motion sensors aren't doing anything. Oh, wait. No. That's the attic. Is it? So why did it start down here and then go all the way up to the attic? Sometimes, I found that sometimes ghosts will actually start in a... Oh, there's Lilith. Hi there. Ghosts will sometimes start in a completely different room and wander to their favorite room. One of the tricks you can do with this is you can put it down, and if the ghost is nearby, it'll immediately beep. Maybe it isn't here. Maybe it is in the hallway. Nope, it's here. It's right there. Okay, so yeah, it's an attic ghost. Let's go get our stuff. So it'll be interesting to find out what ghost this is, given that it started all the way down here. And again, for being a low activity ghost, it sure is doing a lot. That looks suspiciously like an EMF 5. So does this. I don't know if these are two separate rooms. I think they might be. In any case, I do not see any ghost orbs. That was an EMF 5. 2.2, 1.1. For just a moment, the EMF gave off an EMF 5. Doesn't look like it's going to be freezing. Okay, I'll leave this here for now. An EMF 4 with no ghost event? Weird. Let's choose EMF 5. Turn off freezing temps. No ghost orb. So the two main things that I can't do in this challenge that I usually do is I always come in with the thermometer and the EMF as I'm looking for the ghost room. Once I find that, I drop them and I come out and I get the video camera, ghost book, and dots. But I have no ghost book. And after I put those in place, then I come out and I grab some salt and the UV light source and spirit box. But I don't have salt, so I can't do that either. Whoops. So I need to find something that the ghost is willing to touch. Don't want to touch anything? Well, don't leave. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's what I wanted. How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? Probably not Spirit Box Ghost. Yeah, this is not a freezing ghost. It's close. So we're down to Gallu, Goryo, and Myling. Oh, I hope it's not a Goryo. Can I rule anything out? I can't rule out ghost writing. I already ruled out Spirit Box. So we're down to Myling and Goryo. Blech. Yuck. So the only way I would get Goryo dots is, well, I guess I could go out to the truck. You can only see Goryo dots on video cameras, and the Goryo will only do dots if nobody is in the room. So I'll just watch from the truck. Could always trigger a hunt, but triggering a hunt's a little tricky because tarot cards is the cursed possession and they're rather unpredictable. But I could stand at the end of the hallway, and if I don't hear the ghost's footsteps at a distance, then I know it's a Myling. What is this? Okay, well. Doesn't look like this ghost wants to give us dots. 20 more seconds. All right. Well, another supposed way to tell, I'm just going to click Myling here just in case I die. Apparently Mylings answer the Paramic every 60 to 80 seconds, but I don't know how true that is. I tried that out myself, and it really didn't seem to pan out. So if I use the tarot cards here, and oh shit. If I use them here and it hunts and I see it at the end of the hallway, I shouldn't hear its footsteps if it's a Myling. Okay, hopefully I don't get a Hangman card. But I'm banking on it being a Myling. Oh, perfect. Alright, it's hunting. Oh wow, that is creepy. I saw it at the end of the hallway and it wasn't there were no footsteps at all. That was really creepy. Okay, so that's a Myling.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay, back to Bleasdale for ghost number 2.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Don't take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
Okay, so yeah, important note then, the Myling's favorite room was the attic, and yet it started in the lobby and wandered up to the attic. Let's get the power on. Hope it's not outside. That creak was just an environment sound. Okay, so you're over here somewhere? He's just throwing stuff out here. Okay, so this is clearly the ghost room. I don't know what the hell that howl was. But that was far outside the house. That didn't come from the ghost. Yeah, it was throwing a lot of stuff. Not seeing any ghost orbs. How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Jeez. Maybe it's in here instead? I'll get a couple motion sensors to make sure I know where it is. Spirit box. Okay, so it is out here? Looks like it. Or is it in here? It's definitely colder in here. Okay. I see the bone down there, but I don't much care about picking it up. Darn, I wish I had my UV flashlight on me. Oh. Gee, I wish I could do that. Maybe I have enough time to go out and get the UV flashlight and check it out. That definitely looks like an EMF 5. Wait a minute. No, it's 2 rises. Might not be. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? I think this is everything. I believe we have a UV ghost. So, Gallu, Phantom, Poltergeist, and the Mimic. Well, there's no ghost orb, so it can't be the Mimic. I'll double check. I don't see any ghost orb in here. Doesn't seem to be an EMF 5. So I'll go out to the truck and I will watch for dots, I guess. I could go back in and check for freezing too. Which motion sensor is it hitting? Still in there. Doesn't seem to be dots. The green goes away too fast. Ugh, for crying out loud. You are annoying. Fine, I'll wait. So you're just standing in the hallway now? Where are you going? Oh, good, you're back in that room again. Object thrown. Certainly not seeming like a dots ghost. So, a Gallu or a poltergeist? Interesting. Let's see. If it was a poltergeist, we would get ghost writing. And if it was a Gallu, we would get EMF level 5. We haven't been getting EMF level 5 at all. So, should I set up a Polty pile? I'm going to assume that it's a poltergeist for the moment. Grab a bunch of items and take them in there. Did you shut off the power? I wish I could store common items on my belt, but in VR you're forced to just carry all the items 2 at a time. So here's plenty of items. Let's take some silverware and a plate. It's not freezing. Hold it. Is it not in there anymore? Yeah, it's in here. Fine, I'll pick up the bone. I don't have any way to weaken a Gallu. There's no crucifix. There's no smudge. There's no salt. Why isn't... There we go. Finally threw something. I don't know. Maybe it isn't a poltergeist. I haven't seen anything on the truck graph to suggest that it did any polty bombs. So maybe it isn't. So what does that leave us with? A Gallu? We would have to get EMF5 if it was a Gallu. Oh, jeez! God! Okay, it's a phantom. Jeez, it beats. That was the last thing I was expecting to see. Okay, phantom it is.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
All right, last one.
All right, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. The ghost here seems to be linked to a cursed object. Don't take a closer look. This will help your investigation.
This map likes to put the fuse box in the attic hallway. So I'll turn this on, toss that in, turn on that light, turn on this light, get the power on. See where I can hear the ghost. Please don't be outside. not good. I hope it's in the hallway and not outside. 5 in here. 10 in here. 6 in here. 6 out here. 10 out here. So it can't make up its mind to be here or in here. I'll grab the bone. And I'll get some motion sensors. I guess being outside isn't so bad as long as it stays in that smaller area. So put this in the corner. I heard this one go off. So I hope... Yeah, it seems like it's in here. I'll take that. Hello, child. No signs of EMFs yet. That would be the ghost event. I'll come back for the UV flashlight. Still in the hallway, good. Motion sensor, but no ghost orb. How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? How old are you? Where are you? What the hell? How old are you? Where are you? What do you want? Pretty sure it's not a spirit box. No ghost orb, no spirit box. We have UV. It's back in here again? Oh, it's back out here again. Okay, that's a lot of possibilities. It's trying to get cold. Way too warm in here. Dots or EMF 5? Hi there. I think it's time for me... Oop, there's dots. I'm going to back out for just a moment. Dots. Obambo. Oh, it has to be an Obambo because I saw the dots with my bare eyes. So that would mean the last bit of... We would have to get ghost writing. We'll never get that. So, has to be an Obambo. Let's get out of here. Should I trigger a hunt just to be sure? I could. Why don't I? If I end up dying, at least I'll choose a Obambo and that'll be the end of it. So it should either be slowish or fastish. I don't usually use these. I'll try to use them more often to make things more interesting. That is not what I wanted. Oh, it's locked. Where can I go? I know where I can go. Well, wait a minute. Can I? Okay, where can I go? Ah, crap. It's just gonna hunt on its own soon. Traps it in its room for a little... No, that increases its activity. There's a hunt. Ah, it's a fool. Fine. Nice to see you. Hello. Good. I didn't want it in this room. Oh, stop it! Sounds fast. Yep. That's an Obambo. If we're lucky, soon it'll slow down. I think it just slowed down, just as the hunt was ending. That's good enough for me. So Obambos either walk fast or slow, sort of like the twins, but they'll toggle their speed every 2 minutes.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
There you go. So it is a 3 evidence challenge, but you can't collect ghost writing, and you don't have the salt to help you collect the UV. So getting the UV might be a little bit of a chore. So you might need to depend on ghost tells during hunts or some other behavior to get what you need to identify the ghost. So good luck with that challenge. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.